Good morning, pilgrims. It is day 11 on the Camino Portuguese, the central route. What a cold morning, man. And what a night at the Albergue. Everybody was making noises throughout the night. I hardly got any sleep, I think. There's even a guy from the Czech Republic that's dressed like a friar, even has the haircut. He was praying for me. Today we got a 25-kilometer day. As always, nice, easy. Walking in the forest, walking in the city, a mixture of both. There was no place to have breakfast this morning at the town where I stay. Everything opens at 8 or above. It is Sunday, so we know that we have to be prepared. The last Sunday on the Camino Portuguese. There's a town about 4 kilometers from here, which should be the place where I make my breakfast then. All right, guys, this vlog and the series is brought to you by the Pan American College Fund. Uniting the Americans, one student at a time. It started drizzling, of course you see the umbrella, but I think it stopped already. It's just one of those, or it's just a little bit of mist. All right, Meta, help me out here. What's the weather forecast for today? Just give me some good news. Tell me that it's gonna warm up. Tell me, please, please.
It's currently mostly cloudy and 51.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 66.2 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 46.4 degrees Fahrenheit, with a chance of precipitation increasing to 8% later in the day.
Well, as you can see, the rain has stopped. Can't even call it rain, it was more like a mist. The sun is out right now, we got clear skies. The weather has improved so much since yesterday and the day before. I love it. Let's see how long this lasts. So after walking through the forest in the mist, which gave it the perfect atmosphere, there were a few hunters in there, so we could hear gunshots in the distance. We made it to the first town of the day. 4 kilometers after starting walking, found an open cafe. Incredible. It is so welcome. And as soon as I stepped inside, there was a guy there that lived in New York for 18 years. He spoke Spanish and English, so we got to talk. He actually translated the order. He's been to Cuba. I mean, so many people have told me that they've been to Cuba. I feel like so exotic when I'm here in Europe sometimes, just for being a Cuban. And I had the toast, of course, the café con leche. Perfect breakfast to get the day started. Now we've been walking pretty much through like industrial sections and modern neighborhoods. It feels like we're entering a large metropolitan city, which in a way we are. We only have 4 days to go to Porto, so this might be like the outer suburbs. Yes, sir. Let's see how it goes. There's support today, so you know, over the last few days I haven't even had the need to carry water. Water everywhere, bars everywhere. Things are gonna change once I make it to the Camino Mozarabe. I know, because there are stages where there's nothing, there's no support. We're out there walking in the desert, you might say. Let's see, let's continue on. What can I say? I haven't talked to you in a little bit. It is 2 in the afternoon. I have already covered 20 kilometers, so meaning I have 5 left to go. As you can see, the scenery has been super industrial on today's stage. Not the best of stages when it comes to that. All the little villages that I've walked past, everything seems to be closed. It is Sunday after all. I did find an open bar across the street from a church where I stopped just to have a coffee and some sparkling water. I saw 2 pilgrims there that were going the opposite way, and also people started coming out of the church after, I guess, Sunday Mass. Just had a lunch here at a restaurant that I came across almost in town. From outside, you could barely tell that it was open, but of course, all the cars were parked, so I knew. And buen camino, I guess. And I went inside, it was full of locals and a little bit high-end, the place. So I went for a steak with rice and chips. I had a Fanta and water, and that came out to be 20 euros. So a little bit on the expensive side, but it's good to treat yourself every now and then. It's not like I had much of a choice anyways. I think where I'm staying today is an albergue that's kind of like away from the town, on the opposite side, on the side of the road. This is one of those places that has everything in. It has probably a restaurant, you know, private rooms, and an albergue. So chances are that I'll be able to just get there and do everything and not have to go into town. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it feels like. The weather, great weather. Yes, sir. Let's enjoy it. The last push to town. Let's do this. It is 4:30 in the afternoon and we have made it to this incredible albergue on the outskirts of town. That's the only downer to it because there's no meals here. I thought they would have a restaurant, but they don't. And it's quite the climb up here, but we have no choice. I guess we're all gonna take our showers, do our thing, and eventually make our way back down to the city center, which might be pretty cool because just walking in, saw the big Santa. I saw all the lights that are off right now, but tonight the town might just dress up for the occasion. Christmas is approaching, you can say. There's 8 pilgrims staying here in different rooms with bunk beds, so I think it's pretty much the same group that stayed at the albergue last night. And another day closer to Porto. Yes, I see the signs. We're getting closer and closer. Yes, let's see. Today is day 11. It is Sunday, and I'm going to get there on Thursday. So the countdown has officially begun. So, yeah. What else can I say? Let's fall back on the routine, take my shower, do laundry. There's a clothesline with a great view of the sky, unobstructed. We got the sun, so maybe, just maybe, it will dry before the sunset. Let's do it. All right guys, it is that time of the video. Yes, when I get to say goodbye, I know, I know. But guess what? There's another video coming right after this one. Day 11 is over, 11 out of 15 days. I cannot believe that the trip is almost over, but it happens every time. And once I make it to Porto, then it will be the beginning of another one, the Camino Mozarabe, so that I still have that to console me. Okay, so I did laundry by hand, tried to hang it there by the clothesline. It looked like I had about an hour worth of daylight, and there was a little bit of a breeze, but it didn't work. So I have to set it up in my bunk bed right now. I'm in the room, tight room. 2 pilgrims showed up at the last minute, so now we got people on top. I think every single bed here is taken. There's so many pilgrims here that I cannot believe my eyes. But most of them, like at least half, are going towards Fatima, which is something interesting because when I did the Camino, this Camino in 2019, when I did the Litoral, and later than 23 when I did the Central, I don't remember seeing that many pilgrims going in the opposite direction. Maybe it's just the time of the year. I don't know. Let's see. What can we talk about? I went to the city center, so I had to backtrack. I think it's probably like about a kilometer downhill. And I got there just in time to fly the drone, just when the light is perfect. I love it. I got so many cool drone shots that I need to get more shots at night. Yes, I like the way it looks. The lighting is just magical when you have still, the ambient lights and then all the street lights turn on. Oh, I think I did this in all the Caminos, and I don't know why I haven't done it on this one. Usually by the time I do my things and I step out, it's already dark, but not today. So I went down to the city center and I'm looking for a place to have dinner, of course, something to bring the budget down because of course I had a massive steak for lunch, and I found a pizza place. Yes, I did. So I had pepperoni pizza, which was not bad at all. Actually, I couldn't even finish it. There was so much, so large. And then made my way back here again. And what time is it right now? It is 8 o'clock. I think it is time to call it a day. Now I need to transfer all the footage as I always do. So let's go into the daily cost breakdown and the Trail Angel. So breakfast, $4.10. The snack, $3.35. Lunch, a cool $20. Dinner that I just had right now, $11.50 for a pizza with a beer and sparkling water. You can't beat that. The accommodation here at this great albergue with an incredible view right next to a busy road, it was 15 euros. So overall, 53.95. Yes, I stay under the 60. And now, of course, the Trail Angel of the day today is a special one. Why is he special? Well, he sponsored my Via Francisca pilgrimage, and when he found out that I was going to do this one, he sent me some trail magic, and right now, as we speak, he's doing the Camino Frances in reverse, as I recommended him do it, and he's having a blast. And the Trail Angel is, of course, who is it? Herman Heiter. Thank you, Herman, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on another incredible vlog, one step closer to Port. Is it that way? This way?